Bitch, don't even say goodbye to me. Don't say, hey, how are you doing? Welcome to the store. We're glad to have you here today. How can I help you? You know how you can help me? You know what you can do, bitch? Yeah, that's how I feel right now. And I don't even like being so-called polite to people. I don't even like doing that shit. Fuck y'all, man, you know? And welcome to the store. How can I help you? This a bitch. That's what a bitch would say. When I can already feel that the only reason why you saying that is because you're doing a job right now. But if you wasn't working at your job, getting paid to be nice, you wouldn't even say that. So don't come playing with me now. Fuck you. That's my new... I'm not gonna say that's my new... Yes. Oh, hey, they said we gotta get a mask. So we gotta have a mask.
Just wait, you guys can wait like 5 minutes. Let me see if I can have some.
All right, y'all got some like this, some disposal.
See if I got some, I'll bring it to you.
Would they be brand new?
Brand new, yeah.
All right, I'll wait. Thank you. Yeah, talking about we need a mask to get in the store. Shit, they better be lucky I wasn't the person guarding the souls who come through a fucking pussy of a vagina. I'll say, you don't have a soul, sir. You can't come in this bitch. Man, fuck these people. If it was up to me, if you didn't have a soul, you talking about a fucking mask, I wouldn't even let you into the fucking existence. Fuck y'all, man. So the only reason why these bitches want to say something nice is because they working at a store or something. And I was at a store earlier today, and a bitch was like, have a good day. I didn't even say nothing. She felt stupid. I could feel how her little fake energy level dropped. She felt stupid as hell because I didn't respond to her ass. That's what y'all need to start doing, man. They want to talk about racism and shit. Yeah, I'm a racist. I hate people who don't have souls. That's right. I don't like people who don't have souls. Just like they don't like me. Your racism may be based on skin color. Mine is based on if you have a soul or not. That's what I base mine on. If you ain't got a soul, if you're not one of us, a united soul, fuck you. Eat dirt, bitch. Take a dirt nap. And most of these motherfuckers, that's how they is, too. Yeah, this shit about to heat up because I'm about to walk in this store. I should have did a live stream, but fuck it. This shit about to heat up. Another thing, man. Women are like social security guards. It's like, y'all probably don't realize this, but on a subtle, low key, females are like, they the guardians of this shit. They guard how you act. They guard the way you act. Like I said, they control the atmosphere. So that control the atmosphere thing, it means they are also the social police, but they undercover police because they are a woman and they not masculine and don't have like the strength and the physical brute force of a man. That makes you overlook them and think that they're not the ones who are actually the guardians of this thing. On a day-to-day social level of how people behave, when you really get down to the nitty-gritty of it, the females are the ones who dictate how men behave. And we're gonna go real deep into that as I walk into the store with these motherfucking pieces of shit bags. What y'all call humans, I call them pieces of shit. Fuck them. Come on, they got a mask for us, come on. Put a mask on. We're gonna put a mask on. They gave us the motherfucking mask. He probably thought I was gonna say thank you or something. Fuck you, I ain't saying thank you. You hand me the fucking mask, I keep walking. I ain't about to say thank you. I'm gonna say thank you to you for, stupid bitch. People ain't shit, man. Only reason why I'm in the store, to make a video, to make a point, using these people as props. Simple as that. But yeah. See, the reason why I say they are undercover security force, because that femininity stuff, it's a disguise. A woman, she may be weaker than you physically, but you got to say to yourself, how can a woman persuade a man to have to be in a relationship with her in order to fuck her? Because a relationship is nothing but a woman trying to drain the emotional energy of a man. That's all that shit is. You see? So you got to say to yourself, if they are not undercover security, then how in the hell are they able to manipulate a man like that? Because we have been programmed, and y'all, while I'm talking, y'all understand, like, I'm having to keep an eye out and do this at the same time. Okay, the reason why they are able to manipulate a man is because that femininity, that softness of a woman is really the device of manipulation that they use to reel you in, like you fishing. That's what they use to reel you in. They play upon your emotions. And then, coming up as men, we taught all this programming like, if you don't open up a door for a bitch, you less than a man. If you don't provide for a woman, you less than a man. So what the woman does, she plays upon all of that programming. And what she does is, I'm in a furniture store, by the way. She used all of that to her advantage. All right, she'll play upon that because they hear all the things that we hear. You know, a woman, she hears the same message that the man hears, just like we hear the same message that they hear. So they know that men are taught to open the doors for females. So they play upon that. So in response to that, they say, well, you the man. You've heard women say that all the time. You the man, you supposed to pay for the meal. But how many times do men ever say to females, oh, you the woman, you supposed to do this? They don't say that because men, we have been manipulated to the point where we have to fear women. The average male, they fear women. They fear to speak their mind. And they get guilty. We get guilty feelings about telling a woman exactly how it is. Because we fear being neglected or rejected by a female. So even in social situations,
Attention IPO coworkers, we have code 67 in cash line. We have code 67 in cash line at this time. Thank you.
see, we've been programmed to adapt to the woman and her feelings, okay? And that's why in social situations, you see everybody walking around all quiet. You know why they doing that? Because they walking around women. They walking around females, walking around on eggshells. Men may not want to admit it, but when you out in public, you see women and you see a group of women, you adjust the way you acting. You'll straighten your clothes up or something like that. But when you notice women, they don't do that shit. They keep laughing loud. They act like nothing even happened. When they see a dude, they don't readjust themselves. They keep being loud, laughing loud, and all of that. And like today, for instance, I seen a bitch, right? And she was in her car, right? So I went up to her and I was like, hey, I won't complain on games, you know. I said, what's your phone number? I said, let me take your phone number down. She was like, she wanted to give it to me. She gave me her phone number, but she went through that. You know, they always got to put that bullshit up because women don't want anything to be easy for a man. Have y'all noticed that? They don't want life to be easy for a man, even though life is very easy for them. It's real easy for a woman, especially when she's good looking. Like, life is real easy for a woman. So that's why she don't want to give you the number so easy, because she don't want things to be easy for you. That would defeat the purpose for why she is designed. So of course she had to say something like, wow, that's just, you said that like straight out the blue, like that's very random. And I was like, she was like, you didn't even see me. I said, I saw you, I saw your face. And that's how you know that these bitches are human prison bars, man. Because only a vampire would want you to go through a lot of stress and obstacles and hurdles just to get something. So that's why the woman gives you a hard time as a man, because like we say, the human prison bar realm is parasitical in nature. So she want to make you suffer. She want to drain your energy. She want to see you sweat. Like a slave master. You know, a slave master, they want to see you sweat. Keep working. Hit you with the whip. Keep working. Working too slow. You know what I'm saying? That's how they want to see you work. They want to see you chase. But because I didn't do it like that, it caught her off guard, you know, because most men wouldn't do that, because again, most men have been programmed and manipulated not to say what they really feel. Not to say what they really feel. And but she gave me the number, but in her mind, it was like too easy for her to do that. It was like, it was too easy for her to just give me the number like that. You see? And another thing, the reason why they want to make it hard for you, because they don't want you to win. The game is not designed for the man to win. You get what I'm saying? It's designed for her to win. So when they do things that's too easy, they feel like, oh, I'm letting the man win. It's not supposed to be like this. That defeats the purpose of the human prison bar realm. You see what I'm saying? They don't want it to be, you know, too easy for you. So, so she gave me the number, and I haven't texted her yet. But just saying that to say, you don't have to feel shy or timid about the way you feel. Because best believe, they can do whatever they want to do. If they wanted to say something to you, they can do it. It's nothing for them to just say, hey, you're a handsome guy, here's my number, and just walk up to you and get it over with. We all know that most of the things we do in this world is not to benefit the man. This whole life is to benefit a female and what comes out of her, which is children, okay? You are the slave as a man. It's like this. You meet a woman, you like the way she look, you get her pregnant. 9 months later, you walking behind her and children, waking up, going to work. She's spending your money. You get what I'm saying? It's like the game is rigged. The system is rigged against men. And here's another thing. If you think like me, women will reject you. They will reject you a lot of times. And you'll be like, why do women keep giving me a hard time? It's because if they accept you, that means their time is being wasted. What do I mean by that? She is a human prison bar. So she has a job to do. Her job is to manipulate men. Her job is not to get with a person who can see. Because if she gets with you or one of us, her life purpose is being wasted. She is a human prison bar. So she has to fulfill her role, her position, which is to make you suffer. And one of the ways that they want to make us suffer is by getting with men that are of less value, to make us constantly question our value. You know how you'll see women and you'll be like, why is she with that man and not with a man like a left side of the brain or one of you United Soul men? That's because she's trying to make you feel frustrated. Like, oh, we're not doing something right. Maybe if I act more like the guy she's with, then she'll be with me. But what that is, that's her way of making you sell out your soul to be like one of them. You see, so if she made it easy for us, and I spoke about this before in a video. How many of y'all remember when I was talking about demonic couples? Do y'all remember I said that? Demonic couples. When you see these couples out here in public, they demonic. Whenever you got a man and a woman and they dating each other, and neither one of them know this type of information that we talking about, they demonic. It's a demonic couple. She don't got this information. He don't got this information. Both of them come together. They are teamed up to go against us. Because the only thing that can come out of that relationship is you, a person like myself, she will get with that dude and she will try to convince you that he is the way a real man is. Well, my boyfriend doesn't say those type of things. Well, I had a woman say this to me one time. I told her, I said, I'm a real man. I can't be just friends with a female because I got too much testosterone, especially if she look good. She come around me, it better be something sexual. If not, I don't need you around me. You see what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, every guy is not like that. You can't say that because I got a friend and we don't do anything and we just talk and, you know, and when you try to explain to them how that doesn't make sense, you're wasting your breath because a woman, she's not designed to agree with you. As simple as that sounds, as funny as it sounds, that's just what it is. A woman is not designed to agree with a man. She's not. She's not going to agree with you. like I met a woman a few days ago, right? And so we was texting and I called her, right? And out of the blue, she said, what are you looking for? She said, cause right now I'm celibate right now and I'm not really looking for sex. So what is it that you're looking for? So I heard what she said and I said, I'm gonna just play this out. Let me see. So I said, all right, I hear what you said. I said that don't deter me from talking to you. That's what I said, but that's not what I really meant. I was just playing along with it. I was like, okay. So she told me she had 2 babies, 2 different baby fathers. And then I started breaking down to her. I said, that's not the first time I've heard that from a woman. I said, basically, you had children. She told me that she's looking to get married. I said, basically, you were already married. I said, technically, when you got pregnant by your 2 baby fathers, I said, you created a family. I said, if you went to the zoo and if you saw a baby chimpanzee and a male and a female chimpanzee, like the parents of the baby, you wouldn't be like, oh, that adult male and adult female chimpanzee, they not married, even though they got a kid together. You would look at them as a family. Okay, and I was letting her know, I was like, a lot of people think just because you're not in a so-called government marriage on paper with a woman that you had your baby by or a man that you had your baby by, I said, technically, you are married to that person. In the eyes of that child, you are the mother and the father. You created a family unit. So when I started telling her that type of stuff, she was like, oh, I never heard it like that before. She was trying to keep her poise and everything, but I can tell that she was getting off put by this. But she was trying to act like, oh, I'm poised and I can take any type of conversation. But in reality, and guess what? Long story short, I never heard back from that female again. Because one thing about women, when you kick some truth to them, you can forget ever hearing back from them again. Because they would rather be with a liar and a deceiver than somebody who knows the truth. That's just how they design. And I was telling her, I was like, you can get married to someone, they can buy you an engagement ring, a wedding ring, spend $1,200 on the ring, and you and that person can break up, and you can take the ring back to the pawn shop. I said, if you and that person didn't have no kid with each other, I said, the breakup was just you and him just going your separate ways, but you didn't leave no child. Then I said, in another scenario, you and a man could have never went down the wedding aisle, but you still had children. That's something more important than if you just got with a person, got married, then y'all divorced and never had kids together. Which relationship is more meaningful to the purpose of why we are here on this earth anyway? Why do we have sexual organs? To reproduce. So that means even though you and that person that you had a child by, even though you and that person didn't officially get married, technically your relationship, because it brought forth a child into this world, it has more significance than, oh, I'm getting married and then you break up, divorce, never had no children by the wife. Then all you did was a formal boyfriend and girlfriend thing. You just called it marriage. But nothing as far as a human being came from that relationship. So I was telling her that, and it kind of made her look at herself differently. And then I tried to bring the conversation back down to a normal level. I said, you the one that brought this up. I didn't even want to talk about nothing serious. I said, then she started laughing. I was like, yeah. I said, you brought this up. I wasn't trying to talk about nothing serious. So even though I tried to turn it back, it was too late because I spoke too much truth, and it's nothing else that she could do at that point. Because once a woman realizes that you know truth, her job is done. She already knew that I can't manipulate this man. So in her future, she will go on to get somebody that's opposite of the left side of the brain. She will go to another man that was just like the 2 baby fathers that she had, and the situation didn't work out. Because the reality is, she's not even looking for a person like myself. She want another man like the 2 baby fathers that she had. You see what I'm saying? She don't want to upgrade because that's not her purpose in this world. Her purpose in this world is to continue to create ignorant, soulless babies and to fuck with people like myself. That's her purpose in this world. Because the conversation I was having with her 2 baby fathers don't speak like this. I can guarantee you that. They don't talk like this. I even asked her. She said, no, they don't. She admitted it. So that means I was the only man ever in her life to say those type of things. The only man to ever do it. And I kind of hate that I even did. But it's a learning experience because, but going forward, I'm not going to tell bitches no more truth about anything. Let them eat cake. Let them eat cake. I'm not going to tell them no more anything about anything because it's pointless to do that. It's not like they're going to agree with you. And it's like, I can be using that energy for something better. You know what I'm saying? And that's why my new mentality is, I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. Another story. Now, y'all might think I'm crazy for this. It was a homeless woman that came up to me today. She asked me for some money. I was about to give it to her. I didn't even give it to her. Because I said to myself, but I told her, I said, I got a way that you can make some money. And she said, no, never mind. Because I was about to say something like, oh, you can give me, some, what? I was like, you can give me some head for some money, but I didn't say that. But that's what I made it seem like I was talking about, because I'm like this. She may be homeless or whatever, but she a woman. Why do a woman gotta be homeless? I'd rather give my money to a homeless man. Why am I going to give my money to a homeless female who don't give a care about this type of information? I have more pity on homeless men because I know how this world is when it comes to men. Even myself, I get ostracized from certain situations. But a woman, you born on the inside of this stuff. What's your excuse when the world is at your fingertips? You see what I'm saying? Like these women, man, they walk around and all they do is just judge the behavior of men. And then what happens is most of these men, they give in to it. And then they'll start attacking you. Yes, women will make other men attack you. Because we spoke about that before. You got the HPB males who are really females in disguise. They really females in disguise. Because the real definition of a male, and we spoke about this before, is one whose testosterone is governed by logic. That's the real definition of a man. Your testosterone is governed by logic. Otherwise, you just a female who took a lot of testosterone pills. Like you got a lot of these transgender females, and they take these testosterone pills and they lift weights and get big muscles and stuff. When you don't have what we have, and you got testicles, but you don't got the mental fortitude and enlightenment, we look at you like a female. So most of these relationships, these demon couples out here, they are nothing but homosexual couples. That's right. First time I ever said that. Most of these couples out here are homosexual couples. Even though it's a man with a woman, they are still homosexuality because both of them are females. That's right. Y'all never heard that. But we saying it the first time on this channel. These demon couples are two females. That's all it is. It's two females. In fact, if a woman has never slept with a person like myself, she never been with a man. You heard me? If she never been with a united soul, she never been with a man before. And a lot of women out here, they've never been with a real man. They've been with homosexual females who were born with penises. That's it. They soulless. So I'm saying all this to let y'all know that we up against a lot. This is serious, y'all. And I'm talking to the men. We up against a lot. We up against a lot, man. And guess what? The more we know, the more we learn, the more they're gonna come out against us. Because it's kind of getting off subject, and they starting to crowd around me too. They hovering around me. These demons, they people walking around. Let me show you. Like that bitch back there. These people hovering because these demonoids. I said demon noise. These demonoids walking around, man. See, these demonoid things, they can feel when your level of spirituality goes up. They feel it. It's in your vibe. It's in your vibe. So I'm saying all this stuff to let y'all know these women, they out here to manipulate the way you behave. These women are out here to manipulate the way you behave as men. That's their purpose. My camera stopped recording, but I was saying, these women are out here to manipulate your behavior as a man. And you notice how they say women are never satisfied? You know why they never satisfied? Because how can they be ever satisfied? A parasitical object can never be satisfied. If it's satisfied, that means you killed them because they human prison bars. If a human prison bar ever gets satisfied of fucking with you, then you killed them. Their job is to forever keep you having to work for their approval. So they will never be satisfied. That defeats the purpose if they are ever satisfied. You get what I'm saying? They'll never be satisfied. You can never do enough for one of these women because they can never be satisfied. They're parasitical in nature. Can never do enough. And that's just how it is. Like a person like me, I know good and well. You know how people be acting fake, that fake nice stuff like I was talking about at the beginning of the video? At the beginning of the video, like you may come into a store or something and the woman at the front, she may be like, hey, how are you? Welcome to the store, this. The thing is, even if I acted back nice to them, if I reciprocated the generosity or whatever, it still wouldn't do anything. I've been in situations like that before, where I was working on jobs, trying to be nice. Then I learned that you can't appease a demon. It's not anything that I was doing that they didn't like. They just didn't like my spirit. So if you think that you can win these things over, these human prison bars, you can't. They're still going to be talking behind your back, because you got to understand something. Most communication is non-verbal. Most communication is non-verbal. 99% of the words that comes out of the mouth of people is just bullshit to throw you left. To throw you left field so you can't really see what they are made of. Most communication is to keep you off their trail. Think about it. Because when I be talking to these HPBs, I really don't come forth like I'm coming forth right now on this video. So, just like I don't come forth to them about this type of information, you think they're going to come forth to us when they talking to us? No, they're going to do the formalities. They're going to go through the formalities. But your spirit of discernment, it can see through all of that. It's like a metal detector. You really see what they are through all of the words that they saying. I don't really care about the words of a person. I'm using my spiritual X-ray vision to peep out who I'm dealing with. That's how I go by it, you know. So as a united soul, don't expect to be in all long-lasting relationships, and no, you're not gonna have no friends. So just divorce yourself of all of that stuff. This is the human prison ball realm. You gotta understand, it's you in this thing by yourself. Divorce, like when people, I've heard stories about men who went to prison. They said they had to forego the outside world, because if they didn't, they said they would have went crazy in there, trying to think about your family, who your girlfriend on the outside, who she might be sleeping with, and all of that. So likewise, we are in a human prison ball realm. So likewise, we have to forego all of that stuff about relationships and forget about it, man. Once you got this light, that's just one of the consequences that come with it. You will be looked at, you will be watched, you will be labeled as different in this world. And there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta accept it. You have to accept it, and you're doing the right thing. You subscribe to the Left Side of the Brain channel. This is what this channel is for. Have y'all noticed that? Because somebody needs this. Everybody that's subscribed to this channel, everybody that's been here since day one, this is what this channel is for. If it wasn't for me doing this, then who would be doing it? I know I'm speaking to a lot of people. Fucking bitches. If it wasn't me doing this, who would be doing it? You know what I'm saying? Think them bitches that just walk past, you think they're gonna be doing it? Hell no. I don't give a fuck about this stuff I'm talking about. I don't care if they black. I'm black too. You think I give a fuck about them? They don't give a fuck about me. I don't care if they was white. Fuck white people. Fuck black people. I don't give a fuck about none of these races of people. The only race I care about is us versus them. I don't care about whites. I don't care about blacks. I care about the united souls. That's all I care about. Y'all think I unite with these people? I don't give a fuck about these people, man. Look at them. I think I give a fuck about them white bitches right there. I don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about me. Especially if they heard me talk the way that I talk. You think they'll accept me? Hell no. I don't give a fuck. So y'all gotta know, man. If your mind ain't like this in 2020, fuck you. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. And that's why I do this channel, because somebody needs to hear this. And I know a lot of y'all is hearing this and connecting with this, because the channel is growing. Somebody is hearing this, and I know I'm speaking to somebody. And we just gotta know, all we got is this information. That's all we got. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Remember that last thought that I said. All we have is this information. That's the only thing that we own in this world. They own everything else. We own this information. We the lords of this information. They can't take this away from us. I want y'all to remember that. That's what we fight against them with, this information. And they hate to be exposed. This hurts them more than a bullet. This hurts them more than a bullet. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. This is Left Side of the Brain. Hit the likes button, hit the subscribe button, and tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all said bring that old fire back, Left Side, and that's what I'm doing. People was telling me in the comment section, they said, Left, go back to that old, start back bringing that old fire. That's what I'm doing. So y'all tell me what you think below. This is Left Side of the Brain, signing out.